In this video, we're going to go over the process of integrating your NPCs with QuestMap Pro. So if we hit play here, we're going to see that the NPC doesn't actually show up on the compass or the minimap and doesn't show up on the world map either. So we can fix that very simply by opening up the blueprint for this guy. So we open up our, in this case it's called BP_AI farmer, and we just want to add an interface to this one. So if we click class settings and go add, and we look for NPC, we want to add BP int QuestMap Pro NPC actor. Once we hit compile and save, you should see a number of interface functions here. Now, these top two are part of the tutorial project. The three we're interested in are get NPC state, get NPC icon, and get actor reference. So let's start with get actor reference, and we just want to use this to go self. And once that's done, we can go to NPC icon. Now, there's a couple of ways to do this. You can set a variable and use the variable, or you can just set the icon here. So let's just use the NPC icon. It's just a round dot, the one that's included in QuestMap Pro. And then forget QuestMap state. Same thing, if you want to have dynamic NPCs that change based on what the player does with them, you would set this as a variable. For this, farmer is always going to be friendly, so we're just going to set him as friendly. We're just going to hit compile and save. And that should be everything we need. As we get close enough to him, you'll see now there is a green dot. That is to indicate that he is friendly. And he's just there. He's on the mini-map as well, and he's also on the world map. Now, like all other things, you can disable and enable those. So if you jump into your controller and go to manager, there will be some settings for NPCs in here. Using the state colors. So if you disable the state colors, the NPCs will only ever be one color. If you go into maps, you can disable NPCs both on the mini-map and on the world map using the visibility flags section. And we can also scroll down to NPCs somewhere here, and we can change the size of their icons in the mini-map and world map. Similarly, in the compass, you can find the NPC section and disable NPCs, enable the combat indicator, which we'll demonstrate in a second, and we'll go over these settings. So if I close this up, that's a friendly NPC setup. And if we actually have a look, because we've done that on the class, all these other NPCs in here that are the farmer class are also going to appear in here as green. Now, that's great. What if we want to do enemies? Excuse me, guys. So this guy here is a BP_AI_bandit. We do the same thing, go to class settings, add in the NPC interface, and we just set up our stuff here. So let's make these guys aware. That's usually, that's the full aggressive state. They're aware of the player. Set the icon to, what have we got that's a different icon? So let's just use, this waypoint icon just so we've got something different. And just for the actor, we want to once again set up a reference to self. If we close that out, we hit play, we can see our friendly NPC there. Now obviously these AIs do not do anything, they're not going to attack me. But you can see that now we're in range of this NPC, our compass has turned red to indicate that we are in combat. And you can see that they've got that icon running around there. And if we leave the area, our compass will go back to the normal color. So we can also set these guys up to be in different states. So we have by default, we have the aware, which is the fully aggressive state, friendly, which we've seen, neutral, which will just show up as white in this game, in this project. And then we also have suspicious. So that allows you to have a full system where the enemies go from not knowing about the player to knowing about the player and looking to aggressive. And you can set that up in your AI logic to change, and the system will automatically update with it. So that is how you get NPCs up and running, and I hope that's been helpful. If you have any questions, suggestions, or all that jazz, please let me know in the comments via Discord or via email. Thank you very much for watching.